Holy crap. It has been quite a while. But I took some time and I spent time with my family and celebrated the holidays, and it was very much needed. It was awesome. So thanks for being patient with me. So today I decided to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to do my hits and misses in regards to products of 2018, like things that I was really loving and things that like I didn't love or I liked and then slowly just didn't use, or they kind of just grew apart from my heart, you know? So first, let's just go ahead and jump in. We're gonna start with face products that I was loving this past year. So obviously, I mean, I'm sure you guys could guess some of these. My favorite primer this past year was the Maybelline Master Prime Primer Base, the Hydrate and Smooth. I loved this because it made my makeup stay all day long, and it helped my skin feel hydrated, especially in the winter time where it's just like more dry, and this helped a lot. So this is a must in my collection for my makeup. That was actually the only primer I had. I have two foundations. I'm sure you can guess which ones they are too. The first one being the Healthy Foundation from Physicians Formula. I love this. It absolutely makes my skin feel and look beautiful. I think that this is my favorite just because it's more of a skin-like finish, and I don't know, it just makes me feel so pretty, and I get so many compliments on my skin when I'm wearing this foundation. It's crazy. The second one is the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. This is one that I love for days that I want to do a little bit more full face of makeup and go a little bit more full glam. And sometimes I'll even put these together on my face, actually, and I really love the combination of these two as well. But yeah, this one is like my go-to full coverage foundation, and I'm sure I will keep using it forever and ever and ever, and same with the Physicians Formula one as well. They're both just amazing. Like, I love them. I will never stop using them. Okay, so for concealers, I have two. My favorite from, and these are, I want to say the majority of them are drugstore. There's maybe just like a couple products that are in drugstore. Should have said that in the beginning, but I don't use a lot of high-end things just because A, I don't have them in my collection, and B, I can't afford them. So I just stick with the things that I can afford, and that is what works for me, and I love them. And I love finding drugstore finds because if you can pay less for something that you love, that's awesome in my opinion. So my first concealer that I loved this past year was the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer. This is so amazing. It doesn't cake up underneath your eyes, and it doesn't, at least for me, it didn't crease up too terribly. And it's a thicker formula, but it's not super heavy, so it's a little bit more lightweight. I love it, love it. I use this one more for like the fuller glam looks, but yeah, I would recommend this to any and everyone. It's so good, you guys. Second, I'm sure you can guess, is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. As you can tell, it's gone. I recently had to pick up another one because I love it that much. Like, this just goes to show you how much I enjoyed this concealer. It's so good, you guys. It's so lightweight, but it gives you the coverage that you need to hide your mommy circles underneath your eyes, and it's so good. I can't talk enough about this. So now I'm gonna jump into like powders. For face powders, I'm sure you guys can guess again what my favorite face powder of the year was. It was my RCMA No Color Powder. Oh, you guys, this is so amazing. I love it. There's no cakiness on your skin after using this, like the feeling of cakiness. It doesn't look cakey. There's no flashback with this powder. I love it so much. It's just so good, you guys. And it's only $12. It's only $12. And I feel like a lot of higher end products can, like this one can compete with the higher end stuff because it's that good. so good. I will always have this in my collection. The one thing that I will say that I didn't love about this product is the packaging. I've mentioned it before. If you get this product, I would I would recommend putting it in a container, something like this, just so that it's a little bit easier to get into. This is extremely difficult to like dip your brush into. Yeah, you get some product up top. I just dumped it all over myself. But like enough to get enough product on your brush to cover your whole face, like it takes a while. So yeah, that's the only thing that I had with this is the packaging. But aside from that, this powder is incredible. It's so good, you guys. I loved it so much, and I am constantly reaching for it, like every day, every single day. And as far as like setting my under eyes, my NYX HD finishing powder in Banana is so good. I know I said that about every product, but like for real, this product is my favorite for setting underneath my eyes. I love that it's lightweight, and again, it doesn't make my skin feel like it's cakey. I feel like it helps to brighten my under eyes a little bit better than say a white powder would do without like getting the white cast. It's a winner. I love it. As far as bronzer, my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer is my go-to bronzer. This is my very favorite bronzer of all time. I love the way it smells. I love that I can contour as well as bronze with this powder. It's just so beautiful, and I love it for my skin tone. I love the formula. It's just so creamy, so beautiful. But yeah, this will perfectly bronze your skin to be exactly what you want, in my opinion. I mean, some people might not like it, but as far as I can tell, everyone that has used this loves it. Okay, and as far as blush, this one is a higher end blush. I've had this for years and years. This is probably my second one that I've bought, but it is the MAC Mocha blush, and I just love it. It's the powder blush, obviously. Oh, I'm dropping it. But it's so beautiful, you guys. It's like the perfect mauve-y color, and I just love it. Like, I love that it's not too pink, but it's not too like neutral toned. I love this blush. I just love it. I've used it since I was in high school or junior high even. I don't know. My mom had it. I stole it from her makeup collection, and now I'm obsessed with it. As far as like drugstore blush, I didn't have a very favorite. I mean, I loved my Japanesque blush, but it wasn't my go-to for the year. I'd say this one was my go-to for the year. And for highlighter, oh, this guy, you guys, the Morphe Spark highlighter. So dang good. It's what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing a lot of the products that I'm mentioning, by the way. But this is so good. It gives me like the perfect luminosity to my cheeks, and like I feel like you can build it up or you can not. I mean, I feel like it can be as natural as you want it to be or as built up as you want it to be. It's just so pretty, and I love the shade. I love like the rosy tone, like the champagne gold. It's just so good, you guys. I love it so much. Okay, so let's move into brows. I have two brow products that I have loved this year. First being another higher end. It's an Anastasia Beverly Hills product. It is the Brow Wiz. It is so good, you guys. The spoolie on this, like, it's so soft and just perfectly, like, you can brush your brows perfectly. And I love the tip on this. It's so just precise. You can get exactly what you want, or if you want to fill them in a little bit heavier, then you can do that as well. Love this for that. My second favorite is the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil, and I like this spoolie. It's a little bit more rough than the Anastasia one, but it's still so good. Sometimes you need the roughness, like if you need to brush through them after gelling them, you know. But yeah, super good spoolie. And again, this tip is super similar to the Brow Wiz. I love both of them because I can get precise brow strokes if I want them, or again, fill in any spots that I need it. But I would recommend those to anybody. Again, I've said that about all of these products, but that's why I'm doing this. These are my hits and my misses for 2018, and I do have a couple misses, unfortunately, but back to brows. So this was my favorite gel of all time during the year of 2018. And it's so cheap. It's an e.l.f. product, so it's like $3 or $4. What I do is when I'm finished with the brow side, I will just flip the brushes and I will use the gel from the mascara side in my brows with the brow brush. So moving on to mascaras. I have 3 mascaras that really stood out to me this year. One of them being my all-time favorite. The first one is the Voluminous Carbon Black mascara from L'Oreal. This is so good. I got this because Jaclyn Hill recommended it, and there's no transfer whatsoever on me with this mascara. It's so good. It's so black, and it gives me like that perfect voluminous lash look. Love it. And like I said, it's like the blackest mascara I've ever used. And it doesn't transfer. Mentioned that too, but I mean, I can't get over it. Okay, next one. The Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Mascara. This is the one I'm wearing today. I only have 1 coat. The spoolie, I want to call it, the brush. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's different. And I was afraid that I really wouldn't like this because I tend to go for more of this kind, like this kind of wand. Like, I don't know, this, I was skeptical. I will say that I was skeptical to try this at first because of the wand, but after I tried it for the first time, I was addicted. Like, as soon as you put 1 coat on your lashes, it lengthens them so great. It's just such a good lengthening mascara. But it also, because I like a little bit of clumpiness like near my roots of my eyelashes, this is perfect for that as well. I loved this mascara. But anyway, oh gosh, I just dropped it again. So my last favorite of this year, this is my very favorite mascara. If you're gonna buy one of these, buy this one. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. This is so good. Guys, this is so good. I can't talk enough about this mascara. It is beautiful. If you want something to give you volume and lengthen your lashes at the same time, this is it. Like, I will put multiple coats of this, and like every coat is just perfect. I love the way it makes my lashes look, and there's no transfer. There's no transfer with any of these actually, but there's no transfer whatsoever with this, and I just love it. It's so beautiful. So buy this one. If you're gonna get one, buy this one. I mean, they're all amazing, but this one's my very favorite one. So okay, so now for eyeshadow, I have 3 palettes actually that I loved this past year. The first being the Dream Street Kathleen Lights and ColourPop palette. It's beautiful, you guys. Like, you can make so many beautiful looks with this palette. I love that you get like your pops of colors, but then it's also super neutral and you get these beautiful shimmer shades. And I love ColourPop shadows. Like, they're so pigmented, they are so creamy. Their formula is seriously just amazing. I love all of these shadows. I've used every single one of these shadows for tons of different looks, and I love it. And it's ColourPop, so it's inexpensive. My second favorite of the year would be the Makeup Revolution Soph X palette, the Ultra eyeshadows. This is the palette. I used this so much. I love this for like an everyday palette, like an everyday look. You get so many different tones in this. I love that you get like the cool tones and the warm tones in this palette because you can make so many different looks with it. I love the shimmers in this. I constantly would use this shade as a brow bone highlight and my inner corner highlight because it's so beautiful. I love it so much. But yeah, so that's number 2. And my last palette, I don't have any single shadows, by the way, just have palettes, which, whatever, it's whatever. But my last palette is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. I am so embarrassed to even show you guys this palette, but it's a disaster. Like, this just goes to show how much I have used this palette. Like, it is such a beautiful palette. My son, like, sweet son, put his dang fingernail in this shade, which is fine. Like, this is probably one of the ones I don't use very often, but this palette is disgusting. I'm sorry that you have to even look at this, but it's just proof. Like, you guys need this palette in your life. If you need any sort of makeup or like eyeshadow, this is the only palette that you need, because you get everything that you would ever dream of. This is my very favorite transition shade or crease shade. It's just so beautiful, and like, you guys, Jaclyn Hill did it with this palette. I absolutely love this. Okay, so those are my eyeshadow palettes for this year that I was absolutely loving. I would recommend all of them. Let's move on to lips. I have a lot of lip products that I wanted to share with you guys, and they're all nudes or like pink undertone whatevers, but they're all so good. I'll start out with this one from CoverGirl. It is a liquid lipstick, but it's this beautiful muted pinky nude shade. It is so good, and I don't know the shade name of this. Oh, it's the shade 340 Current Nude, but it's so good. Like, this lasts all day on my lips. Like, I very rarely need to like reapply. I love it. Like, just look at this. It's just so pretty. It's like the perfect nude. It does show up a little bit darker like as it dries, but I absolutely love it. Like, I wear this all the time. It lasts all day, and it's just such a good color. My second favorite, well, these aren't like first, second, whatever favorites. They're just my favorites. I love all of them. My next one is the Flower Beauty Hydra Silk Ultimate Lip Butter, and this one is in the shade Naked Petal. Looks like this. I love this formula. It's so creamy, and it's just such a good nude. Like, I don't know, I just love it. Like, I love just putting this on as well. Just like if I'm in a hurry, I'll just put it on. And this one is one that I will have to reapply all day because it's a little bit more on like the glossy side. I love this color. It's just a good everyday nude, as you can tell. I love it. Okay, and then I have 3 of the L'Oreal Color Riche Shine lipsticks. This one is my very favorite one of the 3 that I have. It is called Shining Peach. It is so beautiful, you guys. I love it so much. All 3 of these colors are fairly similar, but this one's on the pinky side. But it is so pretty. Like, I love this one. I know I say that I would just put these ones on and just leave, but this one really is the one that I just put on and love. It is the one that I keep in my purse, my bags, my baby bags. I love this freaking color. It's so pretty. It's a perfect pinky nude for me. I absolutely love it, and I'm almost out of this one. But I absolutely love that color. It's just so good, you guys. This formula is just so creamy and just beautiful. Okay, the next one is another Color Riche Shine L'Oreal one in the shade Glossy Fawn. This one is a little bit on the warmer side, and I love it. But this one I don't wear as much as the others, but just like, it's just a good darker nude shade. You guys, the formula on these can't be beat. Like, they're just so good. They're so creamy, and they last a while. I mean, these are ones that you'll have to reapply, but I absolutely, like, it's just so good. I love the formula of them. Okay, and then the last one I have is the shade Varnished Rosewood. But this one is just a super beautiful dark shade, and it's like a, I don't know, I want to say like a mulberry, but mulberry is a lot darker than this. But it's like a mauvey purple color, and it's just so good. It's so beautiful. Yeah, these 3, like, you can tell they're super like glossy, but they're so good. Like, I can't recommend this formula more. Like, it's just that good. Like, I will forever repurchase these, forever, especially the Shining Peach shade. It's my favorite. Okay, and now moving on to gloss. I have 2 glosses that I absolutely loved this year. The first being Moonchild from ColourPop. It's the ColourPop and Kathleen Lights collaboration. This shade, Moonchild, is such a beautiful, so beautiful. It's one that I just love to throw on. It's warmer gloss, but I just love it. Like, it's just one that just perfectly emphasizes the lips because it's glossy enough and it is hydrating feeling for me anyway. It's like beautiful peachy, warm toned. I just love it. It's an everyday gloss. You don't have to worry about this like looking weird with any look because it looks good with everything. My next favorite is a NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Tiramisu. This one I love. Like, okay, I love all of these. I've said that about all of them, but it's right here. But I just love how like girly this gloss is. I love all of the butter glosses, but this one's probably my favorite color just because it's just the cutest pink nude, you know, like love it. Love it so much. Now for my last of my hits for my 2018 is setting sprays. So I'm sure y'all can like, actually I have one more product. I mentioned that. But anyway, okay. 3 setting sprays that I absolutely loved. This one isn't necessarily like a makeup setting spray, but it's just a facial setting spray. It's a Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I absolutely love this one. I used to have the rose water one, and as much as I liked that one, I love this one more because the scent is so much more refreshing in my opinion. It just makes me feel so much better, and I love to spray this on before I prime my face. After I set my makeup, I'll use this in coordination with the one of the other 2 that I'm gonna mention. But this is so good, and I love that you can get different sizes in this, so you can like try out which one, you know, if you want a smaller size you can try it out, and if you end up loving it you can get the bigger size, yada yada, you know what I'm saying. I love this one, and if you've watched some of my videos you've seen me do like my 3-step my 3-step setting routine that I got from Allie Glines. But this is the one that I'll use first for like the water-based setting spray. This is what I will use. So yeah, okay, second one is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I'm almost out of this. That's how much I love this. It's so good. It just literally just keeps everything set all day long. It's so good. This one also comes in a smaller size. This one's a little bit more pricey. This one is $32, but they do have a $15 one that is it's the same thing. Like it's just like a smaller size, but it's so good. So I would recommend this if you're looking for a setting spray. And the mist on this is so good. Like, I love it. And it smells good. That's always a bonus. But this one, like, the mist is super fine, and I never find like I have huge like spots on my face. With other setting sprays I have found that, unfortunately. Okay, but I'm so excited to talk about this last setting spray because it was my absolute favorite setting spray of all time. Like, I would use this daily. Like, it's completely gone. Let's see. Oh, there's a little bit left. This smells so good. It just makes my skin feel so refreshed, and it makes my makeup last all day. And I love that it's in an aerosol can. So like, if you can see, like, you can decide when to stop spraying. This is so good, you guys. I love it so much, but I'm out of it, so I need to go buy a new one, unfortunately. But yeah, if you buy any of these, buy this one. It's $15, I think. So good. Okay, so this last favorite, or like my hit of this year, it's not really a makeup product, but it is so important to my life. It is the Miracle Hand Repair Cream from Miracle of Aloe. I get this at Bed Bath & Beyond, and this, my hands, you guys, get so dry throughout the year that they just crack and bleed, and it's like so the worst thing ever. It's miserable. But every night I will put just a little bit of this on my hands, and it turns them into a baby's butt. It's so amazing. So those were all my favorites from this past year. Oh wait, I lied. I have one more thing. My favorite sponge of the year. This is so dirty and gross, but I need to buy a new one. This is the Flower Beauty blending sponge, and it's so good. It's so squishy and so soft, and it blends your makeup so well. I love this. Okay, so moving on. I have a few misses for my year. First one being another makeup sponge. This pink cutie from e.l.f. Like, initially I thought it was really good because like it's squishy and awesome, but like as I started blending my makeup with it, it left like residue. Like this, like the sponge started to like get on my skin, and I saw like fuzzies all over my face. So I would not recommend this. It's a $5 sponge, so it's like really good priced, but it's just not worth it. Like if you're gonna get a sponge, get one that's gonna last and that's good, because no to you. Okay, next I will talk about 2 face powders in which I thought I enjoyed, and as time went on I noticed that I didn't like them. Unfortunately. The first is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the shade Transparent. You guys, this is so mattifying, and I noticed that when I would put it on the areas, because I would use this like after, like with my 3-step setting routine, I would use this for the powder to like powder any of the areas that I wanted to stay longer, and I noticed those areas were so dry feeling and I just hated it. This is a no for me, unfortunately. Okay, the second face powder is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent. You guys, this is, I wish, okay, this smells so bad. Okay, it doesn't smell like farts or anything, but like it smells like, I don't even know. It's like if you open your grandma's jewelry drawer, that's what it smells like. Just smells like your grandma's house. And I love my grandma, but I'm not a huge fan of this. Like I like the powder because it's super finely milled, but I just can't get past the scent. I cannot deal with the scent because I am prone to headaches and migraines, and this will make me have a migraine, unfortunately. And I smell it throughout the whole day if I wear it, and I hate it. I hate the smell. But I mean, I wish, you know, I wish that I loved it. Unfortunately, I don't. And I did have a mascara for this video. Oh no. And it is the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. I was so hopeful about this, you guys. Like, so hopeful. I heard such good things. The brow wand, like brow wand? The wand is like exactly what I look for in a wand. It's perfect. This smells weird, for one. I'm weird about smells. It just smells like carnations or something. I don't know. It's not carnations. I don't know. It just stinks to me, and this transfers so badly on me. Like, so bad. And I want a mascara if I'm going to be wearing one. It needs to last all day, and it can't transfer because that is so obnoxious. Don't buy this. Just don't. I mean, if you want to, you can, but I suggest don't. Save your money. Buy the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, because that's good. Okay, so my last product is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray in Jasmine. This smells like disgustingness. Maybe I just didn't know what jasmine like smelled like, but like this is a really fabulous product. Just don't buy the jasmine flavor because it smells so bad. Like, and it lasts all freaking day, all day. But I've tried the peach one, and the peach one smells like peaches in heaven and wonderfulness. And the product itself, like, it's so awesome. Just don't get the smell. This one smells like grandma, for real. Like, just grandma. Grandma. This one is just so bad. Like, I sprayed it like once and I was done. Okay guys, so that completes my hits and misses for 2018. I'm curious to know what your guys' favorites and least favorite products were for this past year. So let me know in the comments below, and I will definitely go through them and just try some out that I haven't tried or whatever, you know, just let me know. I'm curious. Also, you guys, this sweater, don't you love this? I love it so much. It's black and white. I love black and white. And it's so cozy. Like, I have a chenille sweater from Target that I love. It's black. I'm sure I've worn it in a video. But it's like, it's like holey, and so like I get cold when I wear it, but this one is so thick and just beautiful. Chanel. But I got this from neutralocity.com. It is amazing. Check it out. I will link the store down below. It's actually my sister-in-law's website, her boutique. This sweater, like, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I have a lot of her products, her clothes, that I will be featuring in future videos as well. But I absolutely love her stuff. She's got amazing taste, and she's the sweetest person in the entire world, and I just love her. So that completes this video, you guys. This was a long one. I appreciate you guys supporting my love of makeup and just coming back and watching my videos time and time again, sharing them. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. I absolutely love this, and I'm going to be better this year about posting at least once a week. So again, as always, if you have any requests for videos that you'd like me to do, or makeup looks that you'd like to see, please let me know, because I am so happy to do whatever you guys ask, and I love getting your guys' input. So yeah, that is all, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!